This meeting is being recorded.
Hi, everybody. Angela Pattison, and I'm going to be sharing tonight about all things social media. And I do want to tell you all that I've never done a PowerPoint before, so that's something I'm learning and growing in. So y'all are going to be looking at this PowerPoint we're sharing, and I'm going to be sharing some of the notes I wrote down. To be honest, this is something I've been working on for so long. So first thing I wanted to tell everybody was to shake off the compare-itis. And that comparison, is going to be the thief of joy, right? Just when you're constantly thinking, oh, this person does this so well, this person does this better than me, whatever. And even what I'm going to share, anything I'm sharing tonight, y'all, that is like, don't let it make you feel in any way like you're doing something wrong or discouraged, but instead let's let it help you to want to grow in. There's more for all of us to keep. Obviously, I need to learn a lot too with the PowerPoint and with doing this Zoom thing. So we're all in good company with earning while we're learning. So I wanted to get that out of the way first and let y'all know that this is something that took me time, okay? All things social media and how to grow. And you can go ahead and go to the next slide, and I'm going to sit on that for a little while. So posting is so important when you're branding yourself. It's so important for building an influence and following, but it takes time, right? It is so worth it, though, to invest in that time. Again, though, I don't want you to feel like, oh gosh, I don't know anything, so I'm not going to post at all. Okay, I want y'all to know that you got to show up. But I do want to share a few things in regards to building a following and influence and how it's helped me. So I've been doing network marketing, y'all, for a long time, off and on different companies. Some of them were definitely not the right fit for me. I did a lot of things wrong, learned the hard way, but even in the wrong, I still got following and I still got people wanting to order from me and all that, right? I still sucked at doing videos, pardon my French. I still did them scared and horrible, and then I kept getting better. So practice makes perfect with branding yourself, with adding value, engagement, and curiosity. I'm going to go through each one of these things. And I just wanted to let you know, though, that it's going to be worth the investment of building over time. I know everybody says this, but adding value is huge. We'll be getting to that in a minute. But it's also going to be adding friends to your Facebook. And this is going to be mostly about Facebook, although this can apply to other social media networks and stuff too. I've been building on Facebook, though, for probably 7 years or so. And I've built to, honestly, I'm trying to find friends to delete because I don't have room. It's frustrating in some ways, but good in some ways. And I have a lot of followings. I've had some things go viral before in the past. And let me just tell you, it took time to get to that place. So go ahead and go to the next screen. So branding you. Who are you? What do you love? What are you passionate about? What are your values and your belief? Those are things you want to come forward. And I know that people have said this before, but on social media, it can't just be throwing up Plexus all day. And I know y'all know that, but it can't just be sales, what do they call it? Commission's breath. You want to be branding yourself. And so I learned this a while back, again, the hard way, because I really had commission's breath for a long time with one particular company. We were blasting and putting our links in there every time we posted, and for $9.99 you can join me right now and get this and get that, and all the, and it was never sharing your story and what you were about. And let me just say this, people are following you. People are following you, and they want to see the real you. They want to know what you love and what is going to draw them in as you being able to show up that way. So I'm going to be talking about that, adding value. Hold on just a minute. Let me find my place in my notes. Okay, so you want to be excited. You want to be so passionate, and you want to have belief, of course, with getting people to follow you. And that's not just about Plexus. I'm excited and passionate about Jesus. I'm excited and passionate about my family, about clean eating and fitness, and even sometimes things that other social marketers out there used to say, don't talk about your belief, don't talk about your politics. And I'm going to say that it just depends, but for me, it's worked because I attracted the people that believe believed the same, and they trusted me more because they're like, oh, I'm drawn to that. She loves Jesus. And I will just say some things I believe, maybe not everybody believes. I'm going to try to have a spin on it that's positive, but I'm going to be branding myself that I'm a mama, that I'm a, lover of Jesus and so forth. You can go to the next one. And adding value is so important, y'all, with everything you're doing. And I've been, like I said, doing this for a long time. What started working for me before it was actually some of these things here: being relatable, authentic, vulnerable, showing who I am and that I care about people. And some of this came during the years that I wasn't doing as much for like selling anything or whatever, right? I did learn about branding in one particular company and stuff, but I also just started really caring about people. I really wanted to serve them well. And I was doing a lot of live videos, praying for people, doing worship. I mean, stuff that at the time nobody was doing back then. This was many years ago. I was scared as heck to do my first live videos, y'all, but it grew my following and my influence and people trusting me because I was able to be relatable. I share things and content sometimes that's, relatable to people around you. Share things that's authentic. Don't just be everything's perfect all the time, like seriously. And again, we want to be positive and constantly, I believe in that, but sometimes, like I shared about what happened with the story of my daughter that is in heaven for 20 years now. And I share about it every year, and I'm going to be real and vulnerable and sometimes share the hard things. I've gotten on and done videos sharing about struggles that I went through, but then I always say, this is how the Lord brought me out of it. And those things draw people into believing you, trusting you, and wanting to follow you. And that has been key, at least for me. And it shows that I care also when I'm engaging with them. That's another key point I want to get to. So what is your passion? What is your value? How can you bring that? And so go ahead and go to the next one. So I'm going to share that I already said some of this, but that I'm a mom, that I'm into fitness. If you love to cook and you love recipes, and a lot of y'all on here do an amazing job of this, by the way. A lot of Freedom Team people do an amazing job all the time. So go follow their stuff too. They're always showing up with content of educating and adding value in some way or another. But I'm sharing all this stuff about loving Jesus, about who you are, and I'll say this is a free tip, y'all. On your profile picture, if you want to attract people you want to have a good picture on your profile picture. You don't want to have just some random, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to criticize, but it's going to be better and more professional. You want a good picture that shows your face, and you want that on really all platforms. Go ahead to the next one. And I said some of this is repeated. I forgot where I was at in my slides. Adding value, how important it is. And we're going to talk about encouragement, entertainment, and education. So these are the three things that I think too is adding value. We've already said some of it, like cooking, recipes. I tell you, Deirdre's really good about adding content and value with, and some other people on my team too, Jennifer, about constantly educating people about things that are in the body and the way the body works and the way science behind things. And like, that's educating. So that is adding value by entertainment. I love to be goofy and funny and crazy. I actually went live one time around Christmas time, literally did my hair straight up and went live walking in Walmart like that, telling everybody, God bless you. And like, it was crazy. It was hilarious too, pretty funny, but I got a lot of followers from that. But being funny, being encouraging, and I'm going to give a couple examples too. So go ahead and scroll. Okay, so here's some examples. And of course, and like I said, I could have done a lot better on my PowerPoint, but these are just, I didn't know how to do exactly what I wanted to do, but here's some snippets of some things that have worked for me. The scripture verse. sharing something encouraging about the Lord, whatever you feel is lifting them up, something that's a recipe. This was this hilarious post about a husband's brain and a wife's brain. And y'all, that post took off. Like I had so many shares on that, so many shares and so many comments, and so many friends that I have not engaged with in a long time, re-engaging with me again on this post. So find funny memes and throw that up. And I'll tell you some other things I did. So scroll on to the next one. This is a funny one. Okay, this right here. I had a meme that I found. I don't know if y'all saw this when I posted this. I said, yes, please get a new cup every time you need to drink water. I love doing the dishes, says no mom ever. And I'm like, just being silly, right? Well, I had a whole lot of mamas come and comment, and some of them started engaging with me. I actually got a new customer off of this post because somebody that started engaging with me again, who's a mama, who's looking for help. And y'all, I got this idea from a meme, and I copied it and made it personable, put my own picture on it. I didn't actually, I mean, yeah, some things I come up with, but I wasn't smart enough. I didn't just come up with this. And yeah, I didn't do it because I don't know. You can't go get color-coded cups, y'all. I understand all those things. I did it for engagement. I did it for knowing it was funny and it was going to bring people in. And even if they were going to come in telling me, well, you know, you can do this or that or whatever, it's engagement and it's smart. So do it even if, like I said, I kind of knew the answer to this own thing, but it was for being funny. Okay, go to the next one. Okay, so this was one that's stupid silly and is actually something I did a couple years ago, and it took off with a bunch of comments. Building engagement with entertainment. It's like quick, snap a quick picture, it says on this one, of whatever's by you. Grab it up and take a selfie right now. And so they have to drop selfies in the comments doing whatever. And I just happened to grab my pink bottle and do it. And then in the comments, I wish I would have found that picture, but it was one of Jeff actually at the restaurant holding a fork up to his eye. It was hilarious. But I had a bunch of engagement on that too. So it's just being silly, wanting to build engagement. You can ask questions. You can say, you know, where is, you know, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite restaurant? Whatever, you know, think about it and think about content that you're posting, but not, it doesn't all have to be a novel, y'all. I know some of y'all are amazing writers, and I wish I was as good at writers and bloggers as half of y'all on here, but it's okay to be simple too. It's okay to be engaging in a way that gets them commenting. You want them to comment. You want them to share it. You want them to engage with you. That's the point, but also I want to educate and add value. Go ahead to the next one. So here's, of course, some of our team pictures. And I know that y'all, and especially Brittany and I see Brittany, Michelle, and Emily, and Christina, and all y'all doing an amazing job at this all the time, creating good content about our culture, the community. It's inspiring. It attracts like-minded people, and it makes us likable, right? We want to make it inviting too. Like, come sit at the table with us, right? And people, and yes, I'm just going to read what I say here, that people have told me that they love seeing posts from our events. I had a lady actually tell me she never commented on any of my pictures, but told me after she signed up, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see your pictures at the new place you're going to be going. I told her about the convention, and she's like, I love looking through all your pictures every time you go to these things. And so people are watching, y'all. People are watching. So next slide, and I did want to hit on algorithms and stuff in a minute here too. Okay, I'm going to stop right here for a second. So going live, posting reels, posting videos, y'all, it just hands down gets the most views, no matter what. No matter, even if people aren't on when you do it, it gets the most views, and do it scared. You're going to have to start doing it more. And to be honest, I haven't been doing as many lives, and I want to start doing more because that's when I grew my following. That is how I got the most engagement. And I had people sharing content. And recently I did one, I couldn't figure out how to share it on here. I did one sharing a song, and I had so many shares, and like I got just different things like that. But this is the thing that encouraged my heart the most, was that it wasn't just that it related to people, but that I was able to be a blessing to their life. And people know you more when they see you, not just in a picture, right? When they see you talking, whether it's in your stories, on your wall, on TikTok, on Instagram, Utilize videos. They will know you more. They're going to feel drawn into you more. I've had so many people come to me and tell me that, oh gosh, I actually said somebody today said, when's your next video? And I invited her on here. I don't know if you're on, but somebody said, when's your next video? I want to watch it. So y'all, I need to do them more, but it's huge what's going to help. Worship, prayer, inspiring tips. You can do videos on unboxing your products and on, you know, the results you've gotten. I did one right when I got the reset. I got the box. I said, oh my gosh, it finally came. And although I didn't get tons of comments, I had tons of people messaging me privately. Again, though, I have been doing this for a long time. Not everybody's going to get people in your inbox off of a post. Okay. I want to say that if you don't already have influence, you haven't already built that up, it will take time. Not everybody's going to be automatically saying, give me your stuff. Now, some will, it might happen, but it's going to happen more the more you're doing these things and you're drawing them in, and they're watching even if they don't say something. But that is why we have to message people, right? That's why we got to go to people. You can't just only depend on your posting. I will say that, okay? But this is what this will do. It will help your engagement be bigger. It will help your following be bigger. And I do have people come to me quite a bit, y'all, but I also reach out a lot too. I want to talk about algorithm for just a second. Again, like I said, reels, videos, stories, lives. Utilize your stories on Instagram. Utilize your stories on Facebook. People are watching your stories sometimes more than your wall, and then algorithms are different. And these people are interested because they don't have to watch them. It's not like scrolling and you got to get past something, right? It's like, I want to watch what this person's doing. Sometimes it accidentally goes on there, but if they're staying on there and then keep watching the next ones, those people are interested. And we'll have to do a whole nother video on how to find out who's watching your stuff, because I can show you that if you don't know how to post on your stories. I've actually taught some of my people how to do that. But it's very important, and do it scared. Do videos in your stories, do videos on your wall. If you have to create it ahead of time, do it. But it's going to bring you more leads for sure. Again, it's going to help people feel like they can trust you. I'm going to tell you a few what not to do's. Big mistakes are not adding value, not engaging on other people's posts. You have to be engaging with other people. Show up and look at what they're talking about. Don't just be all about yourself, right? And then they're going to see your posts more too. And be engaging on their stories, engaging on their, when they have a story of a cute little picture of their family, if you comment on it, it goes right to their inbox and you'll start having them talking back to you. Not engaging on posts, I already said that. Not being authentic, too spammy. Again, like just constantly showing pictures of stuff. I think stories are better. And let me just tell you, next page, because curiosity is huge. Curiosity gets the more engagement, more people asking you questions, and I have a typo there, but they want to leave, you want it to leave them wanting more information. It's kind of like you give them a little bit and they're like, hey, tell me more. They're raising their hand like wanting more information. That's what you want, especially y'all when you're just launching your business, or if you haven't been posting in a while, and that's a whole nother topic I may not have time tonight for, but launching your business is important. Actually launching it, like a post or a video or something to launch. And you can do that with parties and different things, but also going live on a video. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I started something new. I can't wait to tell you. And that's all you say. And then the next video, you tell a little bit more of your why and why you're excited and what's happening. And then you can do one on unboxing the products. But y'all, curiosity, let me tell you what it's done for me. I'm not saying you can't say Plexus. And I know a lot of people do this differently, but I don't do that very much because maybe part of it's the people that follow me. I do have other network marketers. I have a big amount of them actually. And a lot of them have then wanted to know. They really want to know. They come in my inbox more. And also it's causing more engagement when they're commenting, saying, what are you talking about? What is it? Tell me more. And then Facebook makes it be seen more because the algorithms are, if you get like 3 to 5 comments in the first 15 minutes, Facebook says, we're going to show this to more people. And that is how it is on Instagram too. I think it has to do with shares more, but sharing content, of course, that we already talked about, but you want people commenting. And so when we boost each other's posts, that also helps. but you also want to bring that curiosity. If you tell them everything, I mean, heck, I'm telling you what I've done recently. I saw somebody posting. I literally went and Googled the name and just looked it up myself and looked to see where I can get it because I didn't know this person that much. I mean, I'm saying, I'm being honest. That's what people can do. They might just go Google it and they'll find wrong information. I had a person come to me and say, what are you doing? I'm like, Plexus. Let me tell you more about it. And she goes, oh, I've done Plexus. And then I went, oh, really? Okay. Tell me about your experience. Tell me more. And the next thing you know, she had tried it a long time ago. Things have changed since then. She didn't have coaching, and now she's open to hearing more about the new products. If I had put it all out there, would she have come to me? Because she would have clicked right on by thinking, I don't need that, right? But it got me talking to this person. So this is why, to me, it's important. I'm going to show you an example of some curiosity that has worked for me. I will say I got some of this from Abby. I think it was Abby that shared this, and I copied a similar thing from what she did, took my own picture. So next screen, I'll answer the question here in a second. Hang on. Okay, you can't really read it very well, but basically this was, again, I think it was Abby. It was a fabulous post, and I just tweaked it a little bit, made it my own, did my own picture, but this is perfect. I'm not saying too much. It's got me a lot of signups, a lot of comments, a lot of people asking me, what is this? Even people on my own team wanted to know what it was. They're like, tell me what that was. Anyway, I said, just one of these bad boys, y'all, supports your adrenals, your thyroid, your hormones. Burn that bad, stubborn fat off of your body, specifically your hips, thighs, and waistline. Plus, it increases your metabolism, boosts your mood. I think I said, and it's an energizer, and it can help you with mental focus. And then I just put hashtag, yes, please, hashtag, you're welcome, happy pill. You could say mom win, mom hack. This is the thing. I did not in this post ask for a sale. You don't always have to. I literally just said this. So that actually brought more people in going, wait a minute, I want to know what that is, because it didn't look like I was selling it. I'm just saying, oh my gosh, this is amazing right now, right? And I had a ton of people off of that. So go ahead. Yes, several people on my team shared the same thing, reworded. So if you do share something similar, you do want to tweak it a little, make it your own, do your own picture, tweak the wording a little bit. I do want us to get our original content, especially when we're sharing authentically from our story. But sometimes things like that, it's not a big deal. You can do a similar. You can hold the pink drink and say, got my mama fuel right here. I can't believe I'm finally sleeping through the night. I'm feeling amazing. I love this. Who wants to join me? You know, it can be simple. And so here I say, have fun and be you. So y'all, you want to have fun with this. If you're bored out of your mind and you're hating posting, then you need to change some things up. I sure as heck have a good time thinking about being goofy and silly and how can I add value and the things I love, and I want to make it a post. And there's times where I have nothing on my brain, sure, and it might be harder. But there's other times where something's inspiring while I'm running in the gym, and then I just take a quick video or a picture, or then I voice clip to myself, oh, I have an idea about a post. This is what I'm going to do. And then later I go back and use that. But anyway, I hope this was good for y'all. I'm going to look and make sure I didn't leave anything out here. I'll go over some of this stuff on another time probably, but that's basically it. I have to skip a couple things because it was too much.